It looks like everybody did pretty good on the quiz. Let's just go through the questions really quickly. And then, if you guys have any questions about it as I'm going through it, feel free to interrupt or stop me. The first one is, which of these features should be photographed? And the point there was that be careful with your audit photos because you don't ever want to take photos of stuff that you really don't need. It's never happened, but if you could imagine a worst case scenario with a client, if you had taken photos of things that were not necessary and a client took issue with that, it could get ugly. So, but also just like respect your clients, respect their homes, respect their beliefs and the things that you see in their homes, and just make sure that your photos are in line with what we need to be capturing just for weatherization. So what weatherization info cannot be found in this photo? This was the photo of the crawl space with the bat insulation in the floor, and the answer was that you can't see the depth, and that is something you might think about when you're taking those photos. If your photos become the way that you're capturing most of the information, be careful and remember to capture some of those bits of information that the photo does not collect for you. So sticking a tape measure up there and then photographing that would solve that problem. Everybody got that one right. The cupboards are open because I like to open them and see if there's an exhaust going through the cupboard. Which of the following should be addressed in a completed audit photo file? And it was all of the above. Just the photos should be organized in a report. They should be large enough to see, and context should be added to those photos that need it. What weatherization info cannot be found in this photo? And the correct answer was the furnace fuel type. If there had been a gas meter on the back of the house, that could have been an indication, but with that photo, that was just a photo of the whole back of that house. And then I was wondering how many would actually select the number of the windows on the back of the house, because it does have that tree on the left-hand side. It makes it really hard to determine whether or not that was the edge of that house or not. So anyway, but good job on the quiz. Anybody have any questions or comments on the quiz before we move on to the next part?